This is the Bernina Chandler 217 industrial sewing machine with the decorative cam feature on the back. This machine comes mounted on its original power table with bobbin winder and thread spool stand. It has a relatively new console servo motor and also has the original Bernina accessory box, including 10 bobbins, 1 bobbin case, 3 feet, a dual needle holder, and 2 cams. So here's all the settings for the Chandler Bernina 217. What you might expect here is your stitch length, real easy to adjust up and down, reverse, back and forth. This is a quick little to set your stitch to a set length, real good for doing any work with the decorative cams in the back. Up here is your stitch width, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 6 millimeters. And it's really easy to change your zigzag width. You just put it where you want it and it stays right there. It has 2 stops so that you can set the upper and lower range if you're going to be changing your from straight stitch to a zigzag or various widths. You can just set these, loosen these nuts, and then set these guides anywhere you like to so you can have it repeatable and go back and forth to various settings. Over here, thread tensioner. It comes with a 2 needle attachment. Right now I have it set up for, of course, just the single. Thread comes in through this post in here, weaves around through, comes in through that eyelet underneath this little finger here, around the tension disc, through the guide disc, behind the spring, up through this guide to the take-up arm, and then back down behind these fingers, down through the needle front to back. So pretty simple to set up. Up here is your needle position. It's set at 0 right now, and it's got several settings that you can go to set your needle position. Handy when you're doing binding and that sort of thing to move that needle right where you want it. Okay, putting the bobbin in on these is fairly simple. You place the bobbin in the bobbin case, bring it back, comes through that groove right there, and then pull it forward under the spring like that, and there you go. Then to put it in place, slide the cover back, let your tail hanging off there, grab the, it's a rear facing bobbin, so you come in underneath and you place that in the lock it in, and then bring down the needle, and there you go, ready to sew. Okay, first off we're going to do just a little straight stitching on some 1000 denier Cordura, 2 layers thick. Beautiful stitch, both sides. Very nice. Next we're going to try the zigzag. This is a 6 millimeter width machine zigzag. That's done over here. And here we go. Millimeter zigzag on the 1000 denier, 2 layers of 1000 denier Cordura material. Okay, our next example here, this is the Bernina 217 that has the decorative cam stitch feature. So this machine comes with two cams. The one in here first is an original Bernina cam. It's marked number 29. It does a serpentine kind of a zigzag stitch. I'll show you here in a second. And you can see I have it set for the maximum width of 6 millimeters, and you can adjust that, and we'll see what that looks like. Originally, Bernina made these cams right here. These are metal cams for all the different patterns. There's about somewhere between 20 and 30 different patterns available. This machine comes with one number 29 cam. It does this serpentine stitch here. These are hard to find, but watch on Craigslist or eBay and you may come across them, and when you do, snatch them up. In the meantime, Allcraft makes these a reproduction of these cams. They're made out of Delrin plastic. It's a very, very high durable, machinable plastic, and they've reproduced them. This H1 pattern is the triple stitch or 3-stitch zigzag pattern, and then we're going to put that on here, and I'll show you that next, how that works. These things work great. You get them from Allcraft. You can get them online. I think they're $22 a piece. Okay, so now we're going to run the 3-stitch zigzag set at 6 millimeters. And cam's installed, we're all ready to go. Let's take a look. So, there's the serpentine, both sides, and the triple stitch zigzag. Both sides, both stitched in 2 layers of 1000 denier Cordura fabric.